Hello, everybody. Today, we're right on time in celebrating Valentine's Day with this session of Rose Ceremony. Wait, it's Valentine's Day, right?
In some country, yeah.
Whatever you want it to be, Will.
Cool.
It's Canadian Valentine's Day. Hello and welcome back to Board Crazy. My name is Dee and I'm joined today by...
I'm Graham.
How did I do? How did I do with that? I don't usually do the cold open.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Okay, hi. I'm Will. Hi.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thanks.
I have no idea what he's talking about right now.
Yeah,
Let's continue.
That's classic Will. So we're playing Rose.
Graham doesn't even know that we're doing videos. He just thinks we're playing a game.
he still hasn't
It
figured it
hasn't
out.
occurred to him what all this
He
is.
doesn't understand what the mics are for. We are playing Rose Ceremony, a game designed by Ken Gruhl. I think it's a fun name. Art by Sabrina Miramon and published by Blorange. Or Blue Orange, if you want to say it properly. Put it over by the crown.
Oh, right. We don't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is an all-in-one video again.
Yes, we may have said last time that we were doing something heavier this week, but time constraints
For
determined
reasons
otherwise.
we can't. So we're doing another simple playthrough and an impressions video
Yes.
here. So
Are you guys happy with your life?
Graham, what type of question is that? Of course I am.
Oh.
Because we're playing.
You all right?
We're playing games together.
You said we're doing something heavier, so I was just wondering.
Heavy.
Cool. So, how do we play Rose Ceremony? Well, we each have 4 cards to start the game. There's another deck right here for cards in the future, and these are how we keep track of our points, which is more than we're going to need. First player to 5 points wins the game. How do you get points, Graham? Great question. So,
Good question, Graham.
the
Nailing
first
it.
player
Killing
is...
it, yeah.
The first player is the person most recently pricked by a thorn. We've decided that it is me, as I'm the only person here growing a plant with thorns on it at the moment, and I've definitely been pricked by it. So, I'll be up first. When it is your turn to go, you simply take one of the cards from your hand and slide it face down on the table to one of your opponents, basically. They then have the option of either accepting the rose that was given or rejecting it. In which case the rose comes back to you and is added to your bouquet. And once they accept it, then they add it face up to their own bouquet. After this is done, the bouquet that the rose was added to is assessed. If it has 5 or more thorns in it, it is no good, and all the cards are discarded. If there are fewer than 5 thorns, then the bouquet is still good, and that player has the option to turn it in for points if they have at least 4 rose points in the bouquet. And the more points in the bouquet, the more points they can earn for turning it in, and all the way up to, if they have 10 or more points in the bouquet, they automatically win the game.
Yeah, it's like the golden snitch.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you're Victor Crumb, in which case, you still lose anyway.
Poor Victor.
Anywho,
His
yeah.
nerd is showing.
Oh no, not on this board game channel.
He always wins, no matter what I say.
So yeah, that's it. It's kind of a bluffing game, I guess.
Yes.
In a sense.
You'll see that on these cards, there are red numbers. Those are like rose
Good point.
petals.
That's how it works, yes.
And then the green numbers are the thorns.
Yes, which is how many thorns.
Don't worry, Dee. I bailed you out during your explanation by having some cool overlays and stuff. So
I'm really good.
So you're up first, guy.
I think that's it. I'm trying to think about forgetting anything. I don't
Nope,
think
no
so.
special rules. It's a very simple,
All right,
very fun game.
cool. Will you accept that rose?
I think he's bluffing. I will accept it, Dee.
Cool. Now that my generosity is known.
Okay, so he just gave me
I will,
5.
I'll expect something similar in return. And I'll let you draw a new card once you've offered one. It's Graham. It's clockwise.
Wait, wouldn't my bouquet be assessed?
Oh, would you like to turn it in for a point?
Now I'm going to hold on.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know. I figured. I just assumed you'd want to. You got no thorns there.
All right, Graham.
D, will you
Ooh.
accept my rose?
No.
Okay.
Interesting.
Ooh, that's a.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible, but
So you guys watch The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, right?
I do. Graham, I think, has.
I have. Not for a while.
Okay. Can I ask why, D?
Like professional wrestling?
Yes.
It's like that, basically. It's just,
Right.
It's just dumb.
It's for the soap opera of
Yeah.
it all. Except I feel like, isn't it with real people?
What does that even mean? No, they're
Like
no.
wrestling is like, it's theater.
It's theater. Most of the people are just They're on Instagram.
Graham,
Oh.
will you
Yes.
accept? Oh, okay.
Okay, so Graham, you have 5 points and 4 thorns. You might want to turn that in for a point.
Give it to me.
All right.
So he gets a heart point.
So Graham gets
right
a heart.
there, boom.
Will immediately gives Graham the lead.
I thought you might say no, guy. How am I supposed to know?
No way, I'm accepting. Why would I not accept that?
All right, so that was Will's
All right, I
turn.
get
You would
it.
never hurt
I
me.
get it.
You would never hurt me.
You're right, it wouldn't.
Will you accept this rose?
He's trying to. Is he double bluffing? Is he doubling down? They should play. This should be a casino
It's
game.
12 bluffs. You figure out what that means.
It's the answer. You accept it.
I mean, imagine playing. No, I don't. Imagine playing this game with like 5.
0-2.
Just wanna
0-4.
See, oops. All right, let's go on the bottom.
I'm the best at this game.
Are you though?
Yeah,
You got lucky.
it's because I have X-ray vision. So I'm
Oh,
actually really good.
forgot
at
about that. His glasses have special powers.
Will you accept that?
Damn, I swear to God, that's a 5-0. Right there.
I think it's a 1-3 is what he just gave me.
Okay, great. You think it's a 1-3? Do you want that?
I'm gonna say yes. It's a 0-2. Ugh.
Nice, nice. He's
I
so
didn't
good.
think. I didn't think that you. I gave you some points, so I thought maybe.
Hide your
he-
points, Graham. You're confusing the
sorry.
audience at home. There's
Will, do you want this? Yes, I
Can't
do.
do that.
Dang it. Sure, D. Will you accept this?
absolutely.
You have no reason not to.
Yeah, I was gonna give that back to him.
I realized for a second, like the second after I passed it to him, I'm like, wait, why wouldn't he? He wants to get rid of that.
Draw a card, Will.
Right. Sorry. Ooh.
Will you accept this rose?
So let's think. It's no.
Okay.
Ha
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I knew whatever D was offering this turn, I was
be
not
crap.
accepting it.
Yeah, because he wants to get rid of that. So no, yeah, no.
Perfect. Graham, back to you. Power.
Has anyone ever offered the rose in The Bachelor and the person, like the actual person
Will.
receiving it, was like, no, I don't want
Will
it?
you accept my
I
rose?
think so.
Did they slap it out of his
I don't
hand?
believe there's any slapping involved. Will you accept the rose?
I think, because he has nothing, it makes it really hard to go off.
No,
of.
that's rough.
But he's not giving me points, right? Or maybe he's trying to make sure that he gets it because it's big points. Maybe I'm overthinking this and I'm very stupid. I'm going to say no. Did you outsmart me? Oh, he outsmarted me, D.
Nicely done, Graham.
Oh, I'm up now, huh?
Yeah, Will, what you gonna do, boy?
D, will you accept my...
Yes, I will.
Why did he just so willingly accept it?
Pick a card.
You didn't even think.
No, it helps my strategy. Will you accept this card?
No.
All right. Boom! I got thorns for days over here. It's a thorn business. I
Thorn Club.
rolling
He's a
in
wild
cash.
thornberry.
All right.
You watch that show, Graham?
Yeah, I did. I did watch Frothy. Yeah, I like that one.
Show.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Little Tim Curry.
Little Tim Curry action.
Will you accept this rose?
So this is a complicated situation. So the way I think about it is, he's already got 4 and nothing, right? Now he could double down on giving me good ones to really increase his chances of going up really high and getting towards that, like, you know, one of those magic snitch numbers. But I think also he could just be thinking, like, I can hedge here because I can afford to take, like, 3 thorns on. But it also probably has, like, 2 roses. I'm going to say no. Oh, he did it. He got me again.
Graham, would you like to turn that in for 2
No.
points?
No.
No, he was not. Okay. Will, you're losing the game for yourself now, frankly. You could have won.
Yeah, I could have. That would have been the victory if I said. Well, I don't think he would offer
back,
that.
Right? Okay, so it's Will's turn. What's he doing?
Will you accept my rose, Graham?
Yes.
That's the game.
What are you doing, you idiot?
Take all the points, Graham.
Give them all to me.
That makes me look very dumb.
You are very dumb.
Why would I not accept it?
Because how do you know it's not like a 0-4 bang?
It was.
I would just cash in.
Dang it.
Did I end Will's win streak?
I don't know if he has a win streak technically, but you beat him for sure.
Well, I think we all kind of lost when we played Gentle Rain last time. Just gonna throw it out there. We didn't do so good. I think it was all a cumulative loss.
So, I guess we're just going to talk about about the game now, because we've got the best idea of how it works.
We just showed off the ideal
It definitely
session.
wasn't a protracted session in any way.
No, I mean that was what we showed was how the game's meant to be played.
Yeah. Will, why don't you get us started?
What?
You're the expert on this game. What are your initial impressions?
The core gameplay, I think, is enjoyable, right? Like trying to read people. But I do think with lower player counts, you're going to run into problems that we had where you have less options on who to give to. Sure. Fewer options. And with fewer options and fewer cards just around, I think it's a bit easier to read the table and know what to throw and what not to throw. Granted, it didn't really help me that much. But I don't know. I think there are some times where I don't know. I think with some people, if you play this a lot, you're going to get used to being able to read the table.
I guess.
It's one of those games where you're playing. You're almost playing the player more than you are the game.
Yeah.
And I think some people just never like these kinds of games. So that's obviously, if you're watching this and you're not a big bluffer, or you don't like being bluffed too, you're not going to like this game.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't feel like playing at 3 players here felt like an issue to me. At the very least, it felt like everyone was constantly engaged, more or less. There wasn't I feel like with especially 6, there could be stretches where some player doesn't see a card go their way for
a while,
too long.
Yeah.
So I feel like this could be a situation where if someone gets out to a lead, they're just going to stop seeing cards come their way.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess I kind of disagree. I don't think the player count's an issue. It is a very light game. And there is, again, it is a bluffing game. So while there is strategy, there's a fair amount of luck.
Yeah.
I suppose in that sense of just hoping you're guessing right about the player. So
it's hard to judge games that are so light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. It's not blowing my mind in any way. And if I played it any longer than we just played it, I'd probably start to get a little bored. But it's not. I mean, it's not bad.
No, I mean, when designers make games like this, I don't think they're thinking masterpiece.
Yeah, exactly.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
They're thinking I just want people to have a good time for a short period of time, and the game does that.
Yeah, it's all right. Yes, for sure. Yeah. It works as intended in the rules. I kind of wish there were almost more to the theme, maybe. Going in, I was expecting some kind of weird, cheesy sort of bachelor type hook to the game.
Yeah.
I suppose it's more just it's just for flair, or
Yeah. Obviously, the theme is totally unimportant.
Yeah.
here.
No, this is purely mechanical.
Really? Because that's why I was giving Graham roses. I was trying to win points.
It's a confession of
real
love?
life points. Yes, it's a confession of love, Graham.
I love you, Will.
Well, there's that.
I love you too.
Yeah, so obviously, if you're seeing this on a store shelf and are thinking, oh, I know my girlfriend loves The Bachelor, I'll go with this game. Don't.
Yeah.
It's a good way to lose her.
Unless she likes bluffing games for 3 to 6 players. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Will.
Yeah, it's fine. You want me to say? I don't get it.
No.
What do we do? We done?
I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's all that there is to say about Rose Ceremony, I think. So, we hope this video was informative, both on what the game is like and how not to play it. So, thank you.
That's why I did what I did.
Yeah, exactly.
It was intentional.
What not to do. Bored crazy. If you enjoyed it, obviously, thumbs up on the videos. Appreciated. Any comments you have, let us know. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like for more videos broadly like this, in intervals of certain periods of time. We don't have a regular release schedule really anymore. But you can hit the notification bell to know when those videos come out. Our social media is down below as well, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And yeah, that's kind of Instagram. That's what they call
Hey!
them. Come back next time. We're going to be doing I guess a similar sort of video. Probably something a little bit more involved, but it's gonna be probably another similar all-in-one.
Don't lie to him again.
Yeah.
Fine, maybe not. We're playing Twilight Imperium. Come back and see.
No, that's a lot.
We're not playing Twilight Imperium. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you next time.